So another aspect that we can optimize for, especially VR, is the post-processing effects that you have in the game. Post-processing in VR is very intensive, again, because you've got to do it twice, and post-processing is an event that happens after the image being processed. So it works like, I think it's by like per pixel, they were saying. So screen resolution plays a lot into this as well. But what they recommend in Unreal and Epic is that you turn off post-processing effects in your game. And it's a bit of a labor process to do this, but if you have a post-processing volume in your scene, or if you don't have one in it yet, drag one in. I've got one in the scene. What you do is you select that, you make sure that you go down to the bottom where it's infinite extent or unbound. Um, and then you come to these rendering features and we basically turn them off, okay, one by one. So see this ambient occlusion, you turn them on and then make sure that the intensity is at zero, and that effectively turns it off. Global illumination, let's see, what are the big hitters? Screen space reflections is one, so hit intensity, turn it off. Um, Path tracing, ambient cube map, intensity, turn it off. Post-process materials, I think one was lens flare, so let's find that. Color, lens flares, so intensity, it's already at zero, I've changed that. Bloom, you want to make sure the intensity for that's at zero. I think they're the big heavy hitters they were talking about. Depth of field, make sure that that is definitely down at zero. Let's see, image effects, maybe vignette wouldn't add too much in it. But grain jitter and stuff like that, turn off. And I think that would be about it. You can still come in here and change the color grade and things like that. That's no problem. It's more about the rendering aspects of this that you need to change. Um, so anything to do with foam or like the film aspect, you can kind of leave that on. Like motion blur, we want to turn that off. Um, I'm trying to think what else is in here. Reflections, we've already done. Type, well, look, keep it on screen space. Make sure that's off. Translucency, raster, yeah, okay. And I think that's about it. But by turning these off again, your game is going to run a lot better, especially in VR. And this is probably more of a VR specific thing again because you got to render that scene twice. So yeah,